I saw a new movie and it's a big deal. It's the number one movie in America, and I thought I would review it for you guys. So let's talk about Avengers: Age of Ultron. It is the most underwhelming disappointment of a sequel probably ever. Um, I have a lot of issues with this movie. There were some good things about it too, but I feel like it fell really short compared to the first movie. Um, I think it was overly long, which I usually don't say about, Marvel movies. The more the merrier, but I actually got bored during the middle of this movie. Um, I thought a lot of the action scenes went on way too long and just got repetitive and freaking boring, to be completely honest with you. Um, my expectations actually weren't that high. I wasn't that excited for this movie as I had been for the first one or any subsequent Marvel movie. I actually wasn't that excited at all. But I went to go see it because it's Marvel and the first one was so great. And you gotta have some hope. I think the problem lies in the writing. I think Joss Whedon has lost his touch, honestly. Actually, to be honest, I've never really loved Joss Whedon. I thought he was okay, but he has a god complex and it's fucking annoying. Um, and it could not just be him, it could be his fans too. No offense, guys, but sometimes Whedonites are really annoying. And your fave can be problematic. He makes problems. He calls himself a feminist. And yeah, I do too, but he does it so he can get away with shit that's not at all feminist stuff. And I will say that I am going to talk about Black Widow because I agree with the majority of other people that this Black Widow was bullshit. What happened to the Winter Soldier Black Widow? What happened to the badass Black Widow? What happened to Black Widow's fucking origin story? Since when is being sterile the same as being a monster? Who the fuck wrote this movie? Um, I feel like a lot of the dialogue fell short. I thought a lot of the jokes were out of character for some of them, and just were inappropriate. They threw in a few lines that were just boring. I don't like how Joss Whedon writes Steve Rogers. I think he writes him like a prude, and that's not Steve Rogers. He was a howling commando, for God's sake. I don't think a little language would bother him. Um, I think the cast did really great with what they had, but I don't like the whole Black Widow Hulk romance. I like their platonic friendship. I think they could have a really deep bond platonically. I see Black Widow as asexual. Um, she's focused on her job. I like Clint and Natasha's really deep relationship, and I will say I really liked Hawkeye's family background. Thought that was great. I thought the vision was really cool. There wasn't enough Scarlet Witch at all, and the reason that he killed Pietro was just so that he could have another death under his belt. Why? I don't know, but there wasn't enough character development for either of those two characters. Um, I'm gonna get so much shit for this movie. I'm so excited, you guys. Just know that I don't care, but I will respond to you guys. It's my personal opinion. I feel like this movie was made for people. I feel like this movie is made for the general public. It's a moneymaker, and that's why they made it. But they didn't really focus on actually making it accurate. And I don't like the fact that Joss Whedon obviously and completely ignored Iron Man 3, Winter Soldier, and Thor 2. Stuff that was established in those movies wasn't even touched or talked about in this movie, which I think is bullshit. And his excuse is he thinks that they belong creatively to the other people who made those movies. I think he's just sad that he didn't write them or didn't have anything to do with them, and he wanted to create his own standalone movie, which you can't do with a movie like Avengers. It is a continuing story. The Infinity War is coming. I felt like this movie just got muddled and lost and overly long. I could have trimmed off half an hour on this movie. The fight scenes got boring. There was no sense of, I feel like there was no sense of threat for anybody. It was a lot of the same old, and I feel like they did a lot more destruction than Man of Steel, to be completely honest. And it was just boring. There's some fight scenes that I was like, this is pointless, I don't care. The fight choreography wasn't even great. It was just humdrum, and then Thor was barely in it, and then it was the Tony Stark show all over again, like no other Avengers exist. I don't know. I have a lot of problems with this movie. I'm glad that people are seeing Joss Whedon for the problematic man that he is. and I'm over my 5-minute mark, but it's okay. I don't like what they did to Black Widow at all, and I'm just really, 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 really happy that Joss Whedon is leaving. I'm so stoked that the Russo brothers are taking over, and I think that they'll do a good job. They'll do better. Yeah. It's a sad day when you realize that Fast and Furious has better diversity in their cast and better female characters, better strong independent female characters than Marvel does. That is a sad day. You wouldn't expect that from Fast and Furious because, I mean, yeah, they objectify women. But their main women characters are pretty badass in their own right, especially Letty. And Dom respects her. He doesn't talk down to her, he doesn't belittle her. Black Widow in this movie was used to progress Bruce's storyline, not her own. No, she was there for Bruce to learn something. She was just there for no fucking reason, and it was so annoying because it's like, guys, you have a beautiful character who you can do so much with. She's the same age as Captain America, but she lived through all that shit. She wasn't frozen for it. Let's find out about it. Don't let Joss Whedon touch it, please. This is a rant. It's rambling because it's late, and it's late. I'm tired. But yeah, I'm gonna stop now because I could keep going. Comment below. I'm sure all you Marvel fanboys will, and I'm stoked about that. Oh, I gotta rate it, right? I'd rate it like a 3 out of 5 or a 6 out of 10. I don't think I'll watch it again. I probably won't buy it. I'll just skip over this Marvel movie. I put it down with the Incredible Hulk movies as one of the lower Marvel movies to come out. Yeah, but thanks for watching. I'm sorry my reviews are so far and few between. I have a job. I have a girlfriend. I am busy. And also lazy. And I have TV shows to watch. I'm just lazy. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment below. Hopefully I get to do another review this weekend. Thanks for listening to my shitty rant. It means nothing. I just have a lot of feelings about how bad this was. Not bad, just underwhelming. So thanks. Bye.